Yes, please.
Oh, that would be great.
Okay, so let's see if I can get the screen share to work. All right, can you see my screen?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No. Yes.
I gotta move. So then I went to the Gmail account. I have one open here, and then I went to Google Plus.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And on the side here, you can go down to Hangouts. If you go to the Hangouts on air, then we can record them. And that's what we're supposed to be doing, recording them and then uploading them right to YouTube. So if you go on Google Hangouts on air, you can either start it right away or you can schedule it. So I click on start it, and then you can name it, and then you just click on share.
Oh,
Okay.
So I'm gonna cancel
it's pretty
this,
easy, I
back to
think.
the screen. Yeah, it is. They do have the video hangouts, but those are not recorded, so that's why we do the hangouts on air.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta get back to my
Linda,
sharing.
where was it again that you had when you went into Google Plus? You said it was along the right where you saw where it said Hangout?
On the left side, it says Hangouts. Am I still on screen share?
Nope, we
No.
see you.
So anyway, on the left side, underneath the Google Plus, they got the menu.
Uh-huh.
I can't find my Hangout. And then you just go
I
to.
see, I see.
Okay.
I got it. Okay.
Got it or?
Yes. Yes. I was thinking, I have Google Plus. I should be able to find it.
It takes practice, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
That's right.
Like everything.
Right. So, Catherine, you said you were going to start?
I guess I'll go ahead with I mean, you can read me the questions and I'll answer them because I'm kind of nervous, so I'll just go ahead first.
Want to get it over with, don't you?
Yes.
I'll ask you the question. Start there.
Okay.
So state your goal in positive terms. So what is
okay,
your
my
goal for this book?
Okay, the goal for this boot camp is to help other artists and crafters to promote their artwork. And while I'm also doing art, so I'll be promoting my own stuff at the same time. So that's basically what I'm planning to do. My goal. Does that sound okay?
So yes, it does. So when you meet this specific goal, what are you going to see?
Well, I'll see other people. I mean, from my side, I'll see my things being shared, and maybe people will notice me and my crafting, and they'll see other people they'll see other people that I help promote their products, their things that they make. Sorry, I'm nervous when I get on the Hangout, so.
It's
You're
okay.
doing just fine. So how is that going to make you feel?
Well, that will make me feel good because I'll be helping other people, and people will know me. So maybe because I really want to do promoting social media for helping the other people with their crafting, because I'm learning social media in a different class. So I'm learning about other social media. So it will make me feel good if people will notice things, will notice other people's work and mine.
Very good. So we're going to run a quality check. So when you're having your goal met, that, let's see, what will having your goal give you that you do not have?
Let's see, what was I going to say? A happy, oh man, I don't know how to say it. Hold on. You have to help me here because I'm kind of stuck.
Time.
Pardon?
That's all right. Just take your time, think it through.
Oh. It will just, people will come to me for, to help them to promote their services, their products. So it will make me, so it'll make me feel good that I'm helping other people. So.
Sounds. So then what will your good, meeting this, what will you lose when you met your goal?
Oh, now that's always hard on. Let's see. I don't really have an answer for that one. Maybe somebody can help me. I don't know. What would I lose?
Well, to me, I think I would lose the doubt of what I'm doing.
Okay. And I would gain more self-confidence, so I wouldn't be so scared.
Right. Exactly.
So I'd be losing.
Make you feel more comfortable.
Yes, uncomfortableness. I'll be more sure of myself.
So is your goal achievable?
Well, I think it is, yeah. I'm not going to go and do too much of a goal at once, just a little bit at a time. So I think it is achievable.
Okay. So that your goal has been realized.
Well, I'll just have a sense of peace and just happiness that I'm helping other people do what they need to do in with the arts and crafts. They're having people learn how to do their promotion, maybe how to do their own, teach them how to do their own self-promotion, so they'll be able to do that.
How's that going to make you feel?
It will make me feel good. I'll be happy, and just like before, I'll be happy because I'll be rid of my unself.
Okay.
Pardon? Sorry. Go ahead.
When you get to that point, what is that going to mean to you?
More money and more helping other people. I guess that's what the answer would be. I don't know. But I think more money and more helping other people, not just myself.
And what is that going to mean to you? We have to go down to about 5 times doing this.
I don't know anymore. Let me think.
Well, think of it this way. What will more money do for you? When you have more money, what will that give you?
It will help me. It will let me travel more and maybe go to other states or to meet people in person and help them. So it will let me travel, the money, and help my family.
When you can travel and when you can help your family, what will that mean to you?
Well, I'll be more self-sufficient. I won't be relying on anybody else but me. So I'll just be in a better position. I'll be able to give the family what they need and help other people.
So when you can help your family and be in a better position, what does that mean for you?
It just means health and happiness and peace. That's all I can think of. I can't go down anymore. Unless you can think of something.
Okay, you did really well.
Yeah, no, you did great. You did great. I've gone through the exercise a couple of times, and with Layla actually, and she really, really wants you to dig in and think, like, get down to the core. And if you can't get there right now, that's totally fine. But really think about when you can really help somebody, because it sounds like that's one of your big things that you really want to do. When you can really, really, really have helped somebody, what will that mean to you? at a deep, deep, deep level, not a surface level, but at a real, and just think about it.
Okay, because I don't have an answer right now, so
Yeah,
I don't
and
know
that's
what
fine.
can go further down than what I
That's-
said.
That's what you want to get to, is if you can
Okay.
get to that deep, deep, deep feeling,
Hmm.
that's when you know you've really connected to your core.
But how do you get that farther down? I don't know. I'm only on the surface usually. I don't go deep down. I haven't.
Well,
Really.
that's part of this exercise, is allowing yourself.
Hmm.
And it's probably not going to happen on your first time doing this, but it's
Oh,
really allowing yourself to get vulnerable,
Hmm.
really allowing yourself to feel what that means. I mean, for you, I think, and I don't know you very well, but just from this little bit that I've gotten to know you,
Uh-huh.
I think that when you help somebody and you help your family, that is going to touch your heart to the core. That is going to make you feel alive and full, and like you've really made a contribution to somebody else.
Right, not just to myself, but to other people.
Right, but I mean,
Yeah.
but this is about you. So,
Right, but I'm.
but what we're trying to get to is, what is doing this going to do for you? Yes, you're going to help other people,
Hmm.
but what is the feeling that you are going to get when you help other people? What is it that drives you to help other people?
Seeing their satisfaction and seeing they'll.
So when you see somebody that's satisfied with something that you've done to help them,
Mhm.
what kind of a feeling do you get?
Oh, a happiness one, but you see, there I go with the happiness. I don't know any other deeper than happiness. I haven't gotten that. I haven't been able to figure that out yet.
Uh-huh. But can you feel?
I call it.
You
Pardon?
what?
What'd you say?
I call it warm and fuzzy.
Yeah. Yes. Like Charlie Brown. Snoopy. I'll have to think about that some more.
So think about it.
Catherine?
That's good.
Yes.
That was really good. Did that help you, do you think?
Yes, it did. I need to get deeper because I'm always on the surface. I never know how to get deeper into what's into me, because it's just the way I've never really had to delve deep into my soul. So.
Right. Well, good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Sometimes it helps to daydream
well.
about it.
I'm sorry, pardon?
I said sometimes it helps to daydream about it.
Okay.
Like, sort of sit with yourself, sort of daydreaming that it's already happened.
Okay.
So, kind of like, I remember doing this exercise with somebody about, now that I've won the lottery. It gets to the point where after those first few days, it's sort of like, well, what are you doing now that you've won the lottery, and and eventually you sort of get the sense of what it is that you're feeling now that that has happened, because we get so accustomed having a goal or having something we want to have. We're so accustomed to the anticipation that there's almost no sense of, if when you get it, well then what?
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
But that was one way that worked for me.
Okay, I'll try that and see.
So,
I think
Catherine, do you want to ask me?
Sure. And I don't have the questions, but okay, well, I mean, do we have to read them? Hold on, let me. How about if somebody else does it, and I'll go find the questions and write them down. Otherwise, because I won't remember them, I get real nervous.
They're right in the boot camp. If you go in the boot camp, the file is I think it's under files.
Okay.
It's
see.
Layla's. It's Layla's PowerPoint. It's the week one. It says TBB.
Week 1 TBB. Okay.
Yes. Okay. And it's I think it's like page 10 or 11.
Okay, let's see.
Where the questions are.
Okay, let me check. Hold on.
I think I just printed it off on my end.
Okay, I see a PowerPoint, so it's coming. Hold on. Let's see.
Oh. True. I can still only tell you that it's like page 10 or 11 because it didn't
Okay.
print the page numbers.
Eight.
I believe it's 10.
Oh, okay, here it is. I'm going to, you may not see me, but I'm going to read you the questions. I have it here, okay? Can you hear me?
Fine.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Number 1, state the goal in positive terms.
Okay, my goal is to have an awesome blog, and I want to have it loaded with tons of value so I can share this with more people that are watching right now.
Very good. Okay. Number 2, specify the goal in sensory-based term. What will you see, hear, feel when you have it?
The sensory part's hard for me, but
Oh.
I'm going to be able to hear the excitement in other people's voices that's able to get value out of my blog post, and to see them being helped. And I'll be able to hear it in their voices.
Okay, sounds good. Number 3, run a quality control check on your goal. What will having your goal give you that you do not now have?
Just the satisfaction that I'm able to do it and to reach more people. That's what I would say.
Okay, and what will having your goal cause you to lose?
The fear and the doubt, and just the fear of doing it in the first place, and then the doubt that I'm not going to be able to help people.
That's okay. Is your goal achievable?
Oh, definitely.
And how will you know that? I mean, how do you know that it's achievable? Sorry, it's not one of the questions, but I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. It's a good one.
Really good question.
Yeah, it is. When I'm able to see that I'm actually helping somebody, my goal is to help people find better health, and then to find the freedom to enjoy that. So that's when I can see that actually happening, then I'll know I've gotten there.
Okay. Does it respect your health, relationships, etc.?
Yes, because this is all part of the primary foods, is having a job you love, having the satisfaction in this job, having balance in all parts of your life. And this will be definitely putting the balance in place. So it's
Very good. Okay. What does it mean when you have achieved the goal? What does it mean for you?
it's going to give me the satisfaction that I'm able to do what I want to do, is to help more people. So that would be the first one, is that I'll be able to see that I'm actually able to do it, and to get rid of all that doubt, and then just to continue to grow from there.
I'm supposed to read it 5 times. So, and what does that mean for you when you've? I don't know how to say this. Sorry.
That's okay. You're doing just fine. For that one, then I can set my goals higher, try and reach more people, and to get out in different areas and to get more people, and just have that satisfaction that I can actually do it. I'll be able to have the financial freedom to do more traveling, to reach more people, and just have that inner glow that I was able to help somebody.
And what does it mean for you when you're able to travel more and reach the people that you really want to help?
The same thing. It's just going to be a higher level of gratitude and satisfaction, and just to be able to help people. I think that, is my whole purpose in life, is to help people. That's what I think. And just knowing that I'll be able to do it, that's about as deep as I can go.
Very good. That was good.
Okay, who's next?
Yeah, who's next? Now we got ours out of the way.
Exactly.
Who wants to ask me the question?
Somebody's talking, but they're so quiet I can't hear them.
Can you hear me?
Elaine, was that you?
Very quiet.
Barely.
Can you hear me now?
No.
No, still too soft.
I'm too soft.
Right now, yes.
I'm like screaming at the computer.
Yeah, that's better.
That's a little
Is that better?
That's better. Yeah, that's
I'm
much better.
having issues with my computer today.
There you are.
Who's going to ask me questions?
I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, so this is for your purpose. Can you state your goal in positive terms?
Okay. I went through my questions and I kind of, were we supposed to do our goals for the blog or just in general? Because I did them in general.
For what you want out of the boot camp.
What you want out of the boot camp? I think it was what you did in the first hangout.
Okay. So my goals for this boot camp is to gain more followers to my blog and create a more powerful blog and start making my first commissions off of it and start creating an income.
Excellent. So specify this goal in its sensory-based terms. What will you see with this goal?
I will see my email box, lots of emails coming in.
And what will you hear when you've attained this goal?
In my brain, I'll hear cha-ching.
And what will you feel when you have it?
I will be very, very excited, like butterflies in my stomach.
Okay, and now we'll run a quality control check on your goal to make sure that it is for you in all areas of your life. What will having your goal give you that you do not now have?
I think my goal, it will give me more freedom and time with my family.
And what will having your goal cause you to lose?
I think it will cause me to lose, it'll cause me to lose some people out of my life that didn't think I could do it. It'll cause that's probably my main thing, is losing people who don't agree with what I'm choosing to do.
Are you okay with losing those people?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yes. It's a hard thing, but it's
Yeah.
something that you have to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
And is your goal achievable?
yes. I believe it is.
Do you have, does it respect your health, your relationships?
I believe it does.
Okay.
It's actually made me actually grow more into myself. So for me, it's done better.
So are there any parts of you that object to actualizing this desired goal?
At the beginning there was. I probably had trouble because of working full time. I had trouble making the time to do it. So I had to learn that I had to work on that, but that's probably the only thing that I've had to ruffle around with.
Okay. And how will you know that your goal has been realized?
I'll be able to not work as many hours at work.
And when you have achieved that goal, what does that, of not working so many hours at work, what will that mean for you?
It will mean more freedom for my family, being able to spend more time with them.
And what will being able to spend more time with your family mean to you?
Less stress, less arguing and fighting, trying to find the time, or, you know, not having the income to do, you know, what they want to do.
Do we still have you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what would having the extra income and having more time and less stress mean to you?
I think it'll mean kind of peace and just being able to breathe.
So if you were able to breathe and have all that peace, what would that feel like?
Joy.
And think of if you had all the time you wanted with your family, you didn't have to worry about the money anymore, what would that mean to you?
It would just really mean freedom. Just freedom to be.
And if you had all that freedom, all of the freedom that you could ever think of and ever imagine in your mind and in your heart, what would that mean to you?
I guess just being free. I've never been able to be free, so that's like a huge thing to me. Is to be able to breathe and be free.
Cool.
And probably do what I want.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel though how it feels like we hit her core?
Yeah.
We were on the edge of it. I don't know if we actually quite got there.
Mhm.
We were on the edge of your core, but I didn't want to keep pushing you. But there is more. There is more for all three of you who have answered so far. There is more to this than I actually watched them do this in person. And when they finally hit it, the person cries. So we have not dug deep enough, but I felt like I was really pushing you all, and I didn't want to push you anymore. It's my first time meeting you. I don't want you to hate me.
Never.
But really and truly, it is something so deep. When we hit it, we will all know when we hit it. Because it's something, and it's not really something that even words can describe. And I think that maybe you're all struggling to come up with the answer. And maybe focus more on the feeling and not take your time with your answers. You know, yes, we're being recorded, and yes, we're on camera, but try not to think about all of that. Think about, we want to make this exercise really meaningful. And the more that we can delve into it, and the more that we can feel it and not worry about do we have the right answer or not, but just really feel it, because I know that we're on the edge. And once everybody can get their really hardcore heart's desire, you guys, it will change your lives, really and truly. So I would like to, as a group, revisit this in a week or two. And just really dig down in there. My dog hears your dogs.
It's like, why won't you let me play with them?
That is a
So
hard.
who's next?
Elaine, do you want to ask Sydney a question?
Sorry about that.
Yes, can you hear me, Sid? It's
Yeah, I
okay.
can hear you.
Are you, number one is safe? Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
State the goal in positive terms.
My goal with this boot camp is to produce a profitable and enticing blog with clear purpose. Clarity is something that has been elusive to me of late.
And what will you see when you get that clarity?
When I get that, oh, hang on just a second. My computer's about to run out of juice. Where's the plug? Okay. When I get that clarity, I will see an organized, value-packed document and an entity that I can present to people.
And how will you feel when you get that?
A powerful sense of relief and accomplishment.
Love it. Love it.
Okay, so what will having your goal give you that you do not have now?
Validation that I can articulate things that matter to me and share it with, and that it'll matter to other people.
What will having your goal cause you to lose?
It will cause me to lose this sense of insecurity around my writing.
Is your goal achievable?
Yes.
Does it respect your health and relationships?
Yes, it does, because I believe I will be better for achieving it, and so there'll be a better me for all those other things.
Are there any parts of you that object to actualizing your desired goal?
Yes, the little person inside that's afraid that it won't come out right, and people won't respond favorably, and I'll feel like I made a fool of myself.
Okay. How will you know that your goal has been realized?
When the blog is actually out there, from people responding to it. I guess the sense of value in it would come from people responding to it.
And when you have achieved that goal, what does that mean for you?
That I can do it again.
And what does that mean for you?
That the following will grow and that can result in actual income.
And what does that income mean for you?
That income means that I can get out of the cube farm
And what does getting out of the cube farm mean for you?
That I can move to Florida and be within walking distance of my best friend and out of the snow and close to the ocean and most things that mean everything to me.
And what does that mean for you?
That I finally put me first.
Awesome.
What will that feel like when you put yourself first?
That the guilt of leaving my mother didn't kill me. What will that mean? That I have a visual of just like jumping up and doing the happy dance. That's what that would mean to me. Like, I don't know, breaking out of a bubble.
What does breaking out of a bubble feel like? Is it a bubble that you've been in a long time?
Yeah.
Is it a bubble that you feel comfortable in?
There's the comfort of familiarity.
What will it mean if you lose that bubble?
It means I'd be free to enjoy some other things.
Would you miss the bubble?
I might, but I figure I could always jump back in if it really got bad.
There you go. There you go.
Who knows? If I break out of the bubble, other people might break out of theirs, and all sorts of fabulous stuff could happen.
Ah, there you go. Now you're connecting to it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you felt that before?
I felt it before.
Yeah.
I felt it before when I felt it when I found a listing for a place in Key West that my best friend and I have always said that. See, that was it had all the elements, well, except for at that point in time an unattainable price tag, of how it could all come together to reopen the shop. It had a rental place upstairs, and it's that same feeling. And we think we found another house that might work, and it's that same feeling of that dream coming. It's coming closer. It's coming closer. You could almost touch it.
Okay, so do you feel what you feel right now?
Yes.
Do you have
it's
that
like
feeling?
in champagne.
Yeah, okay.
That's what it feels like.
Awesome. You have just connected with your real why on a physical level. And that's what we're looking for. Something that's going to keep you so inspired and going and wanting to do this, that because she's going to do what she can now to get that feeling. And when she feels like quitting, she's going to think of that feeling and go, no, I'm going to keep going because I want that to come true. I want that feeling. It's such a deep core inside. There's all this stuff around it, but when she reaches her goal, you can hear in her voice how her whole life is just going to light up.
Yeah.
So good job.
Oh my God, to not be cold. And to have nothing to shuffle.
Oh, yay.
Good job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Do you have the questions? Do you want to ask me?
Sure.
Okay.
I have the questions. You ready?
Yep.
So, to state your goal in positive terms.
So what I want out of this boot camp is to have a clear, defined definition of who I am, my purpose for the blog, who I'm blogging to, and a clear, defined way of creating a tribe around what I'm doing.
And when you have that, what will you see?
I will see days filled with productivity instead of surfing Facebook trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I will see people responding to my blog, joining my list, joining my team, money coming in, and a lot happier me.
And what will you hear when you have it?
Positive talk, appreciation for what I'm doing, and my family saying they're proud of me.
And what will you feel when you have it?
A sense of calm and peace and pride in that I've finally done it.
Okay. And what will having your goal give you that you do not now have?
It will make me feel valid in what I'm doing and what I've been doing for a long time, that all the time I've put in has really mattered, and that I'm at the place I've been striving for so long.
And what will having your goal cause you to lose?
I think it will cause me to lose a bit of potentially the strength that I've portrayed, because if I'm going to become more vulnerable, it's very scary to put those vulnerable thoughts and feelings out there.
And what will, sorry, there's a different question that's next, but something keeps tickling me about that sense of strength. What,
Go with what you're thinking.
what will be that foundation? What will hold you there as you shed that? Do you think? I guess I'm looking to see. Do you think there'll be another sense of strength, a different sense of strength?
I think a different strength will come out. I think I'm so guarded and so protected of my feelings that, oh gosh, see, we're hitting it, girls.
Awesome.
I think I'm afraid of the power that I might have, but I feel like I could also really help a lot of people.
So do you think you could dial it back if you felt it was too big? Do you think you would still be in control of it?
I think I could definitely still be in control of it. Good point, yes. And
So,
I could monitor how much I let out, how fast.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would make everything I've gone through worth it.
All right.
And I
And
think
so
it could really help a lot of people too.
So do you think that goal is achievable?
Yes, absolutely.
And do you think it respects your health and your relationships and the other aspects of your life?
Yes, it does.
Then maybe you could let it out.
Right. Right.
We'll hold a space for you.
Yeah.
How will you know when that goal has been realized?
when I feel in myself that I know where I'm going.
And when you know where you're going, what will that mean to you?
That when I wake up in the morning, I am excited to talk with people and be just, you know, it's just that knowing that you're on the right path and doing the right thing.
And what will that mean to you?
That everything I've gone through, went through, working on will all be worth it, and I think that I can show my family that I can do this.
And when you show your family that you can do this, what will that mean to you?
See, that just means the world to me.
How come?
Because I've tried things for so long and they haven't always worked, and they would have that belief in me, and I would have that belief in me.
And when you all have that belief in you, what will that mean to you?
Just so much. I mean, just everything.
And what is everything for you? Just curious.
What is that?
It's having I guess it makes me feel whole. Like, you know, my husband has got this great career and he's done all these great things, and I gave my career up to have the kids, and now the kids are in college and grown, and it's like, who am I? And it's finding who I am. It's finding a group of people like me who I can lead to have the life that they're meant to live and be who they're supposed to be. And my kids would see me become who I'm supposed to be, because I don't feel like I've been who I'm supposed to be.
What would that mean to you, for your kids to see that? What would that be like?
It would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And worth everything that happened.
And that is your breakthrough.
Yep. Breakthrough! Oh, gosh. Good job. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, Patricia, hey, how are you?
Hi.
How you doing?
Can you hear us? Can we?
I just unmuted myself.
Oh, there you are.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
I don't know everybody.
You know me.
Yes, and I know. What is Catherine?
Hi, yeah, I'm Catherine from Alameda.
And then there's another lady in her bedroom with a fan going.
I'm Elaine.
That's
I'm
Elaine.
And I know Kim. Kim, your picture's not showing. I mean, you're
I
not.
know. I can't get my video to work.
Oh, wow.
Bummer.
Yes, it is. But that's okay.
Yeah.
And, of course, I know Sydney. And then the lady in the purple? Linda? I see Linda. Nice to meet everybody.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me to the group.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we're doing our well-formed outcome. Would you like me to ask you the questions?
Yes.
Problem.
Are we ready?
Yes, I think I am.
Okay. So we're
That's
doing
good.
our well-formed outcome for the blogging boot camp.
Yes.
So state your goal of what you want out of the boot camp in a positive term.
Okay, in a most positive term is that it's going to be joy and elation to be able to complete this boot camp, finally do something that I can complete. This is my second boot camp, and the last one was very enlightening and very inspirational and very inspiring because it helps me, as well as all of you, when you go through this, to do the assignments, get them done, and to complete them so that we can take this to our business and know how to help other people as well. You know, myself, but again, whenever you achieve something, you want the knowledge, you want to be able to pass it on to someone else so that they can be just as successful as you are.
So what will you see when you have that?
What will I see? Dollar signs? No.
Good. That's good.
No, because ultimately we are in business. It is something that once we learn, we'll be able to profit off of it. And it's not in a selfish way. We all need, you know, they have this adage that money is evil, and that's not right. That's not how that scripture goes. It's the love of money is evil. And we all need money to pay our bills, to take vacations, to lead, you know, the dream life, whether the dream life is just to pay your mortgage or to pay something off, like for instance, that's my goal. And
so what will you feel when you've reached that goal?
Well, once again, I'm going to feel joy and elation for reaching that goal. It's going to be very, very satisfying.
What will having your goal give you that you don't have now?
Well, if it's talking about my why, then that will give me the satisfaction of knowing that eventually when I reach a financial goal, I can retire my husband. He has another 5 to 6 years to go. I am older than he is, and so I retired last year, and I'll feel wonderful when I know that he can finally retire decently and he doesn't have to continue on. Although his job is okay, but you know, he's been working at the same job for over 35 years now. I think it's going on 36 years. In some cases, you know, the way the economy is, as we know, people with that long of a job, that's kind of rare. But
so when you reach your goal, what will that cause you to lose?
What will that cause? Well, it'll help me to lose the feeling of insecurity, put it this way, for him, because since he has been on this job for so long, that, you know, and then he's been, this cloud has been hanging over him that, you know, when you get into a company like that, they want to fire you, and then you don't have your pension, or they try to find a way that you don't have your security. So I'll have some security knowing that I've helped him out and myself out after I achieved this goal.
And is your goal achievable?
Yes. Yes. Because why? We belong to a community of people that can make this happen. I'm not out here doing this by myself. I have you wonderful ladies. We've got the Superwoman. We have, and then of course, once I learn these skills, as I said, it is achievable because I'm going to do them. And if I get stuck, we have the resources to know how to get out of that rut.
And does it respect your health in your relationship?
Oh yeah, it will. Because in my relationship with everyone that's skeptical of what I'm doing can now know that it works. You know, that I can attract people and upbuild other people to my business, and with that, that'll help my relationships. That'll give the concrete evidence that this is not just a waste of time doing this business.
Hmm. And how will you know that you have realized your goal?
Well, when I've built my own team of people, and you know, I have a satisfaction that when I do that, that those people will be satisfied with me being their leader to help them out to reach their goals so that they can go on and do the same thing.
Okay. And when you've achieved your goal, what does that mean for you? What will that do for you?
Well, I don't know if we're ever going to finish the goal. We're still, it should be something that's ongoing, I think, ever learning, ever teaching.
Well, this is just for the boot camp too. I mean, it's for everything, but your overall goal is kind of the same thing. So when you have your financial thing and everything is set, does that mean for you?
Freedom.
And
freedom to do what I've always dreamed of doing in life. Just relaxing, you know, having the freedom to go wherever I want to go, do what I want to do. Yeah, just.
And when you have that freedom to go and do whatever it is you want to do, what will that mean to you?
Once again, it'll be like a heavy weight that's lifted off of my chest. You know.
So what will living life without a heavy feeling on your chest mean to you?
Well, without that, like you're a, how do I put it? You always have a chain to you, right? Like you have a chain, like you want to move forward, but you can't because that chain yanks you back. So with achieving this goal, I can cut that darn chain off and run with it, you know, and achieve any other goal that I want to do.
When you can cut that darn chain off of you, what will that feel like?
Relief.
What does, trying going for a different word or more of a feeling, what does that relief mean to you?
It's kind of hard to define it. It's, where's my thesaurus?
What are the feelings that you would feel if you had relief? Like, what would your day look like if you had that relief with no chain?
Well,
what would your day look like?
For instance, my day would look like I wouldn't have to be stuck on the computer at the learning stage. I've already been there, done that, and then I can set automated things into motion that would give me that freedom to escape, you know, that laptop life style. I could take the vacations, like I said. I could do almost anything I want to do in the world without having to be stuck someplace, worried about financial problems, worried about, you know, basically it's just a financial problem, because if you have your health and everything to not have that chain on you, you can buy anything, you can go anywhere, you can you know, have vacation, even if it's just around the house, working on projects that you have always wanted to do. Start a class, start a charity, start something that can help other people.
So if you had all of that freedom, the stress is gone, the chain is gone, and everyone believes in you now, what would that mean to you?
Like I said, it would mean the world to me. It would mean, I can't think of a word right now. It would be wonderful.
A feeling? Can you think of, can you feel it? If you can't say it, can you feel what it would feel like?
It would just be happiness. I mean, ultimate joy.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So keep that feeling, because that's why you're doing what you're doing and what you're going through.
Very
good. Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, just that's it. I think that's what all of us are looking for.
Very cool. So do you think that we should stop the recording
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
do the next one? Because otherwise this thing's going to last forever.
Stop it right now.